My ideal in life was to become a pilot, and that to pilot of a fighter plane. Somehow it has not materialized and the professions have changed. My name is Ajaneesh Kumar. I am a diplomat from India, career diplomat. I joined the service way back in 1996. So that's roughly 25 years down the line. This is my first ambassadorial position. Prior to this, I have served in 4 major countries, starting with Mexico, Argentina, Switzerland, and my last station was Ghana in West Africa. When we speak about Brunei, there are so many memories in such a short time. But something which really is fascinating about this beautiful country is the celebration of Hari Raya. Eid is celebrated in India. Please remember, we have the second highest population of Muslims in India. But then there it is a 2-day, 3-day function. The way it is done in Brunei is amazing, starting with the way His Majesty attends to the people. He's so kind to host all of us, and then goes on for the next 3-4 days to attend to nearly every conceivable person who's in this country. So India is a subcontinent in itself. You have the mighty Himalayas in the north, the pristine beaches in the south and on both the coasts. Then you have the Thar Desert on the western side and the plains in the east. It's an ancient civilization of more than 5,000 years. A subject which is very close to my heart. I think in all this modernization and technology shaping our heart and mind, our daily lives, I think somewhere down the line we are forgetting humanity, we are forgetting nature, we are forgetting the word called simplicity. You must have realized that when we had this pandemic, COVID, the current pandemic, supply chains, something being produced in one country, not reaching the second country, affecting a third country. So in this globalized world, the role of diplomacy becomes still more important. There has to be a personal interface between societies and governments. Very interesting question. You see, when I was growing up, I was in a boarding school in the Himalayas, at a place called Darjeeling, the famous tea. And somehow there was an aviation base nearby. We got to see many pilots. So my ideal in life was to become a pilot, and that to pilot of a fighter plane. Somehow it has not materialized and the professions have changed. There have been many memorable moments, but one of the recent ones was in April 2016, when a group of friends who we all had passed out from the same school which I was talking about, Gothal's Memorial School. We passed out class 10 in 1984, and thereafter many of us had never visited again, at least I did not. So we decided to go back and check the school. And we stayed there for 4 days. Starting from looking at the construction, the building, how things have changed, the core curriculum, talking to the young kids, it's a boarding school. It was like rediscovering oneself. The best piece of advice is there for all of us to read and understand. We have Mahatma Gandhi, and he has a talisman. He says that whenever you are in doubt, that the Almighty has been very unkind to you. Open the closest window which you have and look down. Try to see a person who in your value system has got less than you, and then thank him for giving you much more than him. The word is felicitations for Brunei. To start with, Brunei, I think, was very proactive. Every measure which Brunei took complemented its efforts to negate the spread, but also to contain it. And the way they redressed the mechanism for treating people, fantastic. So I would say, whether under the directions of His Majesty, the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Home Affairs, doctors, nurses, technicians, I call them COVID warriors. But the way the people, the government, and the public in general handle the situation, a job very well done. I feel a pinch in my heart when I see the place strewn with plastic bottles, cans, and I would like to take this platform and appeal to all my good friends that preserve this gold mine of yours. Let's make a cumulative effort to add value to it and not destroy what we cannot create. You will be surprised that I love gardening, and in my India house I have some land, and I think I grow enough vegetable to feed myself. I like planting trees, I like planting flowers, that kind of stuff. So as and when I find time, I go to my little garden and spend some time there. Somehow I think there are many good restaurants, but I think amongst them I will pick Rivaz at Radisson. They have a culinary speciality which is very authentic Indian. So that's a difficult choice to make. That I have to put as a proviso, but I think I will give up swimming. As I stated earlier, Brunei is blessed with a lot of these spots, and you have such pristine forest area. But the one which starts at Subok, which I call the Sipatir Trail, you're starting from forest of Sipatir, you go all the way till the TV antenna in Kota Batu, and you come down to the road. And this stretch from Subok, starting at Subok, Sipatir Trail till TV antenna is 6 kilometers, has got 5 ups and downs. So you are doing both aerobic and anaerobic. Age is just a number. You should never look at that number. The more important is how you believe in yourself. Happiness and making your life simple will take you all along. It doesn't matter where you stand. Just be true to yourself. Have a smile on your face. Life goes on very smoothly.